Hello everyone, Commander Bravebelly here. Today on the channel, I'm eating the 24-hour combat ration from the Brazilian Army. Check this bag out, 5 pounds of food. I'm super excited, I'm starving. Hope you guys brought your appetite, because you know I did. Without further ado, let's get the show on the road. So check this out, this is the Brazilian Army food ration. It's got some cool design. It's like a shield and a sword. 5 stars. Sure, they represent something. If you guys know, leave it down in the comments. So it comes in 5 meals. This is meal number 5. And I can't read Portuguese. I'm assuming it's in Portuguese. Carne bovina ao malo goulash arroz. So I'm just guessing it's some kind of meat. Maybe bovina means chicken, I'm not sure. Some kind of goulash with rice, and the same thing, carne bovina con legumes. So this is like with beans, maybe some legumes and rice. And this is bagged in August, fabrica, or made in August 2022. So it's about 2 years old, just under 2 years old, and we're just gonna get into it. So let's do the unboxing, guys. I got this new trench knife from World War II. Check that out. It's made by, it's a US M6 by the Imperial Knife Company. I don't know if you guys could see the stamping there, but this is genuine military. Okay, World War II style. This is a bayonet. Okay, I think it's pretty cool. It's a little poker. It goes on the end of an M14. Just in case anybody is curious. Okay, I don't own an M14. So let's see if this opens this way. No, it doesn't. Perfect. All right, the unbagging. This is what it looks like. Oh wow, so it's in portion. It's portioned in little bags, or a big bag at least. This one is huge. So I'm assuming this one has breakfast and lunch, and this one is dinner, only because I've seen another video about something like this where they showcase everything. The difference in my video is I'm eating everything. Okay, so yeah, we have it marked here again. Or at least, no, it just looked like it's marked, but it's not. So this is how it looks. Check it out. We're gonna save that for last. Anything else in there? Yes, there's more. Some accessories. So we're gonna open up the accessories first. We're gonna keep the bag on the side for garbage. Nice and thick plastic, okay? Definitely good to use for garbage. So let's see about these accessories. And that's how it looks. And apparently this is the brand Cellier Alimentos, Fabrica in Brazil. So yeah, it's a company out of Brazil, obviously. Everything is sealed really good. So definitely the military has knives on them. All right, so let's check it out. First, we got old school matches. These are the matches that I used to see whenever I'm in Europe. They don't use the booklet. They always have wooden matches. So these are called paranha or parana. Yeah, just regular old matches, nothing fancy. Check it out. We're gonna need these matches to heat up our food. Okay, so this is already something completely different than what I've ever seen in rations. It's puro alcohol, pure alcohol. So this is used as the fuel to heat up all the food. So that's definitely exciting. I like that it's flat so you could set it down. I'm just curious about this. Why did they choose this? Why did they choose this liquid? They're not worried about it bursting. It is hard packaging, but also being that it's alcohol, can soldiers not consume this just, to get buzzed, especially if they're like, serving long time or they're stressed out? I would think that like a soldier might try to drink this. If you guys know anything in depth about this, let me know in the comments. So we have 1-2 spoons individually packed. relatively normal spoons, okay? Not too cheap, so they don't seem like they'll break easily. We'll put one to the side. Then we have Clean Touch written in English, so this is their wet naps. So we have 3 of these, so 3 meals makes sense. 4, okay, so we have 4 of these wet naps. Then we have water purification tablets. I like how this is packaged nicely. Okay, check that out. Luckily for me, we don't have to do that because I have my canteen and this is garbage. So now check this out. This is the actual stove. It comes in a package like that and the directions are on it. And then we have some info with instructions of use, which obviously I can't read because it's Portuguese. I only had one friend in my life from Brazil, like a personal friend, and she spoke Portuguese, obviously. And it's a really beautiful language. It just, I don't know how to speak it and I don't know any words. Yeah, because I didn't know her for a very long time. So yeah, so this is, the directions are on here, but I'm just gonna freestyle it because it looks pretty straightforward. So this goes like this, I believe. And the metal is pretty sharp and it's not cheap. It's like actual aluminum. And then this goes like that. And you see there's, so that makes it like a stand, little legs. So that's pretty cool. So we're gonna put the fuel in here and light it up. But before I do that, let's see the food. We don't wanna start a fire and not know what we're throwing in there. So that's the fuel. All right, so let's start, I don't know where to start. We'll start with a big bag. And I am salivating, I haven't even seen the food yet. Just hungry. So we have, already I see we have something that's crushed, unfortunately. This looks like a strawberry jam and it looks crushed and open. So that's unfortunate, but that just comes with the territory. I don't know if that's, this one doesn't look open. It's got like some jam on top of it from the previous package, but that's how it looks. Okay, very little. Yeah, we have that stickiness from the jam all over these products. That sucks. All right, so we have farina de mandioca. So this is farina. And so from the research I've done, this goes on top of all the food. So that's so different from everything that I've ever eaten. I've never had Brazilian food. I've had Brazilian snacks, but never. Café con leite and açúcar. So this is their coffee and it already has cream and sugar in it. So that's pretty awesome. I've never seen a coffee that already comes with the sugar. Then we have uva, some kind of beverage. I'm gonna give that a try. I'm gonna actually mix that right now. Moda de preparo, dilur o contendo desta en 45 grams, 500, 2.5 cups. I just don't agua gelado o frío. Oh, so cold water, but frío is cold, right? So that's what I'm gathering. So it's called uva under the brand Enjoy, and it looks like some kind of fruity drink. So I'm gonna just mix that right up. I'm gonna wet my whistle. And it smells like grape powder. As you can see, it just looks like, it might be just grape juice. If it is, I've never had a grape juice in an MRE. Just looks like powdered sugar. Or yeah, just sugar, not powdered sugar, but sugar granules. And so they said for like 2 cups, I think. So we're just gonna do one of these pint glasses, see where we're at. And let's mix that up. While that's mixing, I'm gonna keep, wow, that's nice and dark. And it smells like a grape juice. You know, like a Welch's grape, which is phenomenal. I love Welch's. That's probably my favorite soda. Okay, so we have the package right here, and this says carne bovina ao molho goulash, all right, and arroz. So this is 2 packs, guys, and so I'm assuming one is the rice and one is the goulash. All right, so I already see there's no tin can, so everything is in these packs. So this is the goulash because it feels like a liquid. and it says goulash on it. And this is the rice, it's dense, okay? It's solid. Okay, so I'm gonna knead it up a little bit. That way I can heat it up and it won't come out as like a block, or not as much as a block. Maybe just a little more like somewhat ricey. All right, let's see what else we have. Oh, this is all sticky. Okay, so we have some kind of like a sports drink, obviously, because look at the photo, limao. So that's probably lemon or lime. Probably lime, if I was gonna guess. That's cool. We're gonna give that one a try as well. Let's open that up. We have to try everything, guys. So. Just smells like a lime. Like a Gatorade. It's probably like fortified with vitamin C and electrolytes. Ooh, perfect. Look at that pour, guys. We got two damn near equal. All right, I'm gonna stir this up a little more. Oh yeah, that's straight up grape juice and it's delicious. So far, this is the best beverage that I've tasted in an MRE. Straight up Welch's grape juice. That's literally what it tastes like. So it's very pleasant. Okay. Then we have, okay, these look like they're ruined because that jelly got into it. I don't know if this is probably doce, malis doce. I'm not sure. This might be sugar. I'm not certain. This is two of these mais doces. This one might have been the same as this one, but it got contaminated. So if you guys know what it is in the comments, please let me know. I'm gonna just set that aside because it's ruined. You know, I don't want to get sick. All right, what else we got in this bag of tricks? We got a coffee. So we have a coffee, and then we have this coffee with milk and sugar already in it. You know what? I'm gonna end up trying that. So hang on. And then we just have a coffee. Those are probably the sugars that went with that coffee. Then we have some kind of vacuum sealed crackers. Yep, cream crackers. Bocioto cream crackers. I love how some of it I think I could read and understand at least. So we have some type of cracker. We have another drink, some kind of fruit drink. Guys, I'm trying all of this. This is cool. It's another from Enjoy the brand. So I guess it must be a very popular Brazilian brand. I'm gonna do that one. Then we have a protein cookies and cream bar. That's super cool. Cabra Classic cookies and cream. Okay guys, so this is breakfast and lunch, I'm assuming. I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Bananicas bar. It's a banana bar. And I did some research, and apparently the bars are made out of real bananas that are boiled down. Okay, so that's cool. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the fuel now. So I've never done this. Okay, but oops, got some on the table. So I hope I didn't put too much. That looks like a lot. I'm assuming that this is how it's done. I should probably put something under this. So let's put this under it. Okay, I don't want to burn my house down for this video. Let's fire this up. Oh, I'm glad I brought more water because I'm going to use it. Oh, yeah, we got flame, guys. I know you could see that on the backdrop of my shirt. So I'm just going to use what I have, and that's that. Will that fit? Not really, but we're going to have to make it fit, guys. How else would we do it? So we're gonna heat it up like this. Stuff happens, guys. That was the empty bottle. We're gonna fill this with water and boil it up. I mean, that's the only way I know how to do it. I might have poured too much, by the way. Screw it. So hopefully this doesn't become a disaster. But we're gonna try the other foods while this heats up. All right, right now it looks like it's working. You guys can hear that sizzle. I hope I don't melt those plastics. Hope they don't melt. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's try. First, I'm gonna try this jam with some of these crackers, just to you know, satisfy my appetite. And oh, unfortunately, it looks like one of the ends was closed, but look, it's still sealed, even though one of the ends was open. I mean, sorry. I'm at a loss of words for some reason. Let's check out these crackers. And the nice thing is, look, they're all intact. Maybe that's because they're sealed like that. These are definitely lighter in texture. They're not like these thick, hard crackers like the Russian and the Polish have, and most MREs have. And they taste a little like buttery, slightly buttery. They're not like a saltine. All right, this knife definitely smells like cosmoline, so it's straight up from like an Army Navy store. I didn't even wash it. I probably shouldn't be doing this, but it's the only knife I have. So we're gonna do this jelly, big old heap of jelly. Strawberry. Now a lot of militaries, they usually have jams. This looks like a jam actually. You see it's a little denser. I don't know. Absolutely delicious. It was definitely more like a jam because very rich. Okay. What else we got here? We're gonna try this classic protein bar while we're waiting over here. Wow, this fire is serious business, guys. Serious business. All right, so this is the protein bar. Does it say how much protein we have in here? "30 grams in total and 23% is protein," but not a like a number of pure protein. All right, so it tastes like a protein bar, not delicious. It doesn't taste like cookies and cream. It's got that chewiness to it. Almost like a Cliff Bar, but not as good because it doesn't have any like textures in there except that chewiness. It's not bad though, but it definitely tastes healthy. It's not like rich and decadent. Let's try this lemonade. Now remember guys, we still have a whole nother packet full of food, but I just want to go step by step and do one at a time. That's a lemonade, and it's a very good lemonade. It's very tart. This is what a real lemonade usually tastes like. Here in America, we're used to lemonades like this. Very tart. Like real limeade. Way more richer than any Gatorade. Okay, absolutely delicious. So now we're gonna try this bananicas. So this is already very exotic. I've never had anything like this. I've never seen this anywhere in America. This is specifically Brazilian. Oh, so check it out. It looks gritty, like sugar almost. Okay, like a brownie that has a lot of sugar. See that? And it doesn't smell strongly of banana at all. It's almost like boiled bananas and mixed with sugar. And that's what exactly it tastes like. Oh yeah, now that you're biting into it, you taste that banana, like baby food almost. It's good. Way better than a protein bar. It's more dense than a banana because it's mixed with a lot of sugar. So it has the texture of a brownie, even slightly chewier. It's very good. I would definitely eat that again. Where are we at over here? Still heating up, okay? Definitely doesn't seem hot, you know? We might have to heat this up in a different method. I might have to put it on the frying pan. All right, guys, we're gonna see the second meal because we're eating everything, like I said. So this one also comes with two. We have a rice and we have a meal. This one is less, this one's pretty wet too. This has the legumes in it, okay, and that's the rice. So let me set that aside. Let's see what we have here. Another cracker. Oh, we have something else. A Gomet's gumdrops. Check that out. We're gonna eat that right now. Then we have a chocolate drink now. We have so many drinks. Guys, I'm gonna heat up water and try all of them. We have another one of these lime drinks. And now some kind of orange drink. So we have a bunch of these flavors. For 24 hours, they definitely have the most beverages that I've ever seen. And they're just like Americans, no tea. So they don't drink tea like that in South America. They love tea in Europe. All the rations have tea. The Brazilians do not. So I got another, same flavor, the cookies and cream. We could set that to the side. We have another coffee, so 2 coffees, that's good. The only country that had 2 coffees was Poland. Oh, we have another jam. Okay, this is some kind of exotic tropical fruit. Goiba. Bom sabor, guys, check that out. And we have 2 of them. So now we can enjoy more of these crackers. So let me pull out the crackers. Let me get this bayonet going. And this looks like is it still on fire? Yes, it's still burning. This water is not boiling though, so I'm gonna probably throw it on the frying pan, guys. Check that out. So I feel like I'm eating this like a true soldier with a freaking greasy bayonet. So look at that. Wow, this fruit is very sweet. It almost tastes like dates and honey. And you really taste that butter, that butteriness of the creamy cracker. That's what they called it. And it does taste creamy. It's pleasant. It's definitely different than your typical saltines. It tastes a little bit creamy, but not sweet, just buttery. Like unsalted butter. And one more. The knife licking for my pirates out there. And so yeah, last one. I'm gonna set those aside. Gonna make a little room. And so what I'm gonna do is actually heat this up better by getting one of the stoves that I have, the portable stoves that soldiers do bring with them to the trenches. Gonna just make this food proper, nice and warm. Also gonna boil some hot water and make these delicious. I just took these packets out of this little heating cup. This situation here is not working out for me. It's lukewarm at best. So we're just gonna pour it in here and heat it up. So let's check out the goulash first. Yeah, it's barely warm. So that situation was not ideal for me. So I don't know. That's pork. Or no, it could be beef. It's a beef goulash and it's very thick. There's lots of meat in here. I can't wait to heat this one up. Don't worry, I'll show you guys a close up. And I must say, I'm surprised. I don't see any napkins in this one. So I don't know if they made a mistake in the factory, but I don't see any paper napkins. The only thing I had was those wet naps. So we'll set that aside. All right, let's heat this up. I appreciate you guys bearing with me, but these things happen, especially out in the field. Oh yeah, that's roaring. That's more like it. Don't want to get it too hot. So while this heats up, we're gonna unpack the rice. Put the rice in a pot. Now I'm pretty sure this rice is ideal over water, but the water wasn't working for us. So we gotta make do what we have. And here's the white rice. So it's gonna be a lot of stirring to make sure it doesn't burn. Maybe I could put the rice together with that. Let's put the rice together with the goulash. Since it's gonna be eaten together and I wanted to heat it up proper, I'm gonna put the rice in there, why not? Check that out. We have a full pot. So I'm gonna do the same with the next meal. I'm gonna open it up and put it on a pan. All right, we have a second frying pan. Okay, so we're gonna put, this is the lentils. Ooh, that's starting to get really warm. I'm hearing it boil. So this is meal number 2. Oh wow, this one's completely different. This one has potatoes and carrots. But both of them are like stewy meals with rice. This is awesome because I'm in the mood for something like this. Guys, check this one out. Okay, ooh, let me stir that. Don't want nothing burning. Ooh, that's getting nice and warm. And now we're gonna throw the rice in here. Here we go. Do I have better utensils? Yes, I do. This is my USGI utensils. American military utensils. Oh, that's looking like it's righteous. Look at that, guys. Ooh, we're about to feast. And things are getting messy, that's for sure. Look at that. You might be able to eat this straight out the pot. Okay, I'm gonna start heating up the next. It's time to eat. Right now, I know that this food should definitely be eaten with that powder that we got, the farina. Okay, I'm not sure if all of this goes on here. I'm gonna put a little here and a little there. Now this is definitely exotic. I've never had anything like this. All I know is I've seen it done on YouTube, so we're gonna give that a try. It smells like nothing at all, and it's just like a powder. First, let's try this without it. Yeah, so it tastes like a pulled beef in a gravy with rice, but it doesn't taste like much. It has kind of a little bit of a canned taste. So we'll see if this does anything to it. This is so weird. It looks like it's sand. Take a look at that, guys. It looks like I poured sand on my food. So I don't know if I'm supposed. Wow, and it has a different smell now. It's hard to describe, but it just tastes more weedy. Okay, like fresh bread or something. All right, bite going in. Let's see what this is all about. Wow, it changes the entire meal. Okay, it gives it more of like this hearty, weedy sensation. Let me mix this up so it doesn't burn. That's not hot yet, but this one is totally ready. You set this aside a little bit so I can show you guys a better view. I'm gonna eat this straight out the pan. Big bite going in. Check that out. So this is definitely very hearty. This is nothing what I'm used to eating. Okay, that farina definitely gives it a weedy vibe. Ooh, and that's hot. That lemonade is phenomenal because it's so flavorful, sweet and sour. This food is not crazy flavorful. It's not as flavored as the Eastern European foods. It's good, but it just tastes like if you open up a can of beef, you know, like a cooked can of beef. That's what this tastes like. It's good that it has the rice because the rice is so filling. Ooh, that's hot. Some of this grape. Oh yeah, hands down. These are the best beverages I've ever had in MREs, that's for sure. Very rich and strong with sweetness and flavor. Tastes like real Welch's grape. Some more of that farina on here, because I don't know if I'm supposed to have a lot or just a tad. Gives it like this little gritty crunch that's different. Guys, and this is boiling up pretty good. We're almost onto the next meal. We break some more of that rice up. Stir it up. Okay. Let that sizzle a little more while we enjoy this. Guys, and time to try some of these new drinks, okay? So I was thinking that perhaps some of them need to be warmed up and some of them could be drank cold, like this. Salada de fruta, it's like a fruit salad. That's so weird. Fruit salad drink. Smells like a fruit punch. But it looks like a protein powder almost. Check it out, like a milky protein powder. All right, this is about done, guys. I want to be able to eat this without burning my mouth. I don't like my foods too hot. Oh yeah, this is looking right. Take a look at this, guys. So I'm gonna turn this off, set it aside, and get to eating. Probably should put that on top of metal so I don't burn the table. All right, let me stir up this juice. This fruit salad drink, so weird. But it looks like almost like a milkshake. That's the consistency. So that's so different. Different than any MRE that I've ever had. I've been loving this experience of eating MREs because everything is completely different. Every country has their own style. Guys, take a look at this. It almost looks like the Flintstones push-up pops. Wow. Wow, this does taste like if you mixed condensed milk with like a fruity juice. Almost like a push pop, guys. That's the only way I could describe it, and it's super sweet. It's very rich. It's almost like a milkshake, if you will. Yep, that's the best way to describe it. This is a push pop. Flintstones push pop. Like a creamsicle. Wow, that's how good that was. That was an actual liquid dessert. That's not like a drink that you just, drink down stuff. It's actual dessert. More of this beef and rice. And let's move on to the next main. I'm about to mix up another one of those drinks and see what else we have. Just because the last one was phenomenal. A 10 out of 10 for the fruit salad drink. Tastes like condensed milk, sugar, and maybe like a slightly tropical juice. All right, this is the next meal. This looks really piping hot. I'm gonna show you the close-up. First without the farina, and then I'm gonna use it with the farina. So we got carrots, potatoes, some kind of meat. And the smell is not great. The smell smells like it came out of a pouch or a can. This one tastes better to me because it's like has the potatoes in there. And it's slightly starchy from the potatoes. So it's like deeper in flavor, the complexity of flavors. Whereas that one was just a beef gravy, this one has more going on. So after this one, I'm gonna put the starch on it. But yeah, the taste is definitely very different. It doesn't taste like what it looks like. It doesn't taste like white rice and beef. It tastes like white rice and some canned beef that has like a taste that's not typical of beef. Almost like a canned taste. So it's definitely, I don't know if it's supposed to taste like that normally or if it just took on the flavor of the packaging. It's definitely not the most delicious MRE that I've had. It's definitely very different. Okay, look at all that farina. And the farina is super random. I'm not used to it at all. It just gives it a little crunch. It doesn't dry it out too much because it's a lot of sauce in this food. So random. I would never think of putting farina on my rice. I'm not in love with this food. It's okay. It's not bad at all. It's different. It's a great experience. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna see more about these weird beverages that are phenomenal. Hopefully this one is as good. Laranja. So this is probably some kind of orange. Hopefully it's that sweet dessert orange, like orange mixed with condensed milk and sugar. Let's see how it looks when I mix it. This one looks almost like a Sunny Delight, just like syrupy and thick orange juice. A little more water. But you could already tell, look how bright this is. You could already tell this is gonna be super rich drink. Wow, guys, this is Sunny Delight. So rich, so sweet, so flavorful. So far, what I can say is Brazilian MREs have the best beverages I've ever tried. They're all different. They're all very, very sweet. And us Americans are used to sweet, sweet beverages. Wow, that was good. I like the fruit one better because it's more of a condensed milk. This is literally like you're drinking Sunny Delight. All right, there's another beverage I think here that could be drink. No, these are two warm ones. Okay, and this is another one of the line. So I will heat up water for the warm beverages. We have to see what that's about. So yeah, this is more with the farina. Tastes like some kind of maize, some kind of meal. It tastes very mealy. I'm not in love with that mealy texture. You know what I mean by that? When you get one of those apples that are like mushy and you crunch on it and just the more you chew on it, the more like mealy mashed potato-y vibe you get. That's what this farina does for me. So I'm just hitting the spots that have less farina. This is a big old spoonful. Yes, yeah, I like that better when it has less farina. You could actually taste the potatoes and the carrots. I'm used to like that stewy flavor more than this mealiness. All right, guys, let's check out these gummies. These gumdrops. It's two of the same pack. This is how they look. All right, let me bust them open. Oh yeah, basic gumdrops. Oops. I'm trying to see if they have individual flavor or are they just sugar. It's hard to tell. Usually the lemons are citrusy. Let's see. I'm not a fan of these. They all taste the same. They're all different colors, but they taste the same. In my opinion, at least that's what I'm getting. The green, another green. Not a big fan of them. They just taste like pure sugar. All right, so the final thing left for me to do is try the two warm beverages. So I'm gonna heat up the water right now. You see how I'm trying to avoid that farina? That's just not pleasant to me. It just tastes too mealy, like I said. I like it like this. Ooh. See that? No farina. I have two warm waters. We have the two final items on the menu, and this is the cafe con leche, maybe coffee and milk and sugar. And then we have this chocolate beverage. I believe they should be drank warm. And I am looking forward to them just because so far the beverages have been phenomenal. And so here we are with the coffee, cream, and sugar. okay? And it smells like a latte. It smells delicious. I've been avoiding coffee for almost a month now, so I'm doing this for you guys. I'm also curious to see, because I've never seen a coffee in an MRE that already comes with creamer and sugar. And this is the chocolate. So this Enjoy brand must be a huge Brazilian brand. Guys, please let me know down below in the comments to any of my Brazilian viewers if I ate any of these foods wrong, if I didn't eat them properly. Whether I put too much farina, not enough farina, maybe I was only supposed to use one farina for one meal and the other without. You guys let me know. But so far, if you've been watching this long, my entire review on the Brazil MRE is the actual food. It's not my favorite at all, if I'm gonna be honest. And the reason being, I never had farina on top of any of these kind of stewy foods. I was looking forward to it with the rice especially, because I love white rice, but it wasn't very flavorful, and the farina didn't really make it more flavorful at all. It just made it more mealy. With that being said, I have to be real with the beverages. These are the best beverages I ever had. You know, especially that fruit, the creamy fruit one, fruit salad one with like condensed milk. Then we had that Sunny Delight one. The juices, this grape juice is so good. Literally like Welch's grape. So yeah, let's see this hot chocolate first. Okay, it has a beautiful color. It's very light in smell, but the good thing is it tastes like or smells like chocolate and milk. Wow, this is very rich. It already has the sugar in there, and it definitely tastes creamier than most hot chocolates. Usually hot chocolates, you have to add some milk. I don't, but... And it has a good aftertaste too. Not just chocolate, but it has like that creaminess to it, that sweet creaminess. So this is also the best hot chocolate that I've had in an MRE. Very good. But not intense with chocolate, more creaminess than chocolate. So if you're looking for that rich chocolate flavor, that's not it. It's just a hint of milk chocolate, mostly cream. Okay, and let's see about this coffee and cream. It smells delicious. It smells like a coffee with milk. Oh, and it's very sweet. This is like a liquid Werther's Original. This is good, but this is not the way I drink my coffee. The way I drink my coffee is just these with creamer, no sugar. So this is for people who like their coffee very sweet. For almost, I would say, like the non-typical coffee drinker. Like this is almost like a Starbucks. That's how sweet it is. Very good, just not my style of coffee. Too sweet. It's like I'm drinking sugar. The Brazilians love their sweet drinks. All right, we're gonna do one more bite of this farina covered stew. I'm gonna give my last kind of thoughts. This one I liked a lot more because it has the peas and the carrots, so more contrast. Not the peas, I'm sorry, the potatoes and the carrots. The potatoes mixed with the rice is actually good. It's very rich and starchy in flavor. But once again, that farina is so random for me, I can't get used to it. Not at least the first time I'm trying it. But perhaps I'll try it again in the future. I hope I didn't insult anybody, especially from Brazil. I just never ate something like this, so you have to kind of, understand where I'm coming from. Without any more being said, guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Till next time, signing off.